What's up? What's going on? What's the deal? Come over here. Mm. A few things pinned up real quick. Tiff, what's up, Tiff? What's going on? I don't know if I can get my comments going real quick. Let me see. Let's share this. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work. What's good? Was looking at the 4 p.m. slate and the pictures, enjoying my days off of work. That's what's up. I've been busy. Busy, boy. Straight up. Let me see if I can get these comments displaying. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's see. Okay, that works. That works. Yeah, I have. I really liked this earlier. I liked pitching outs. I took I took the pitching outs and well, the career went yard. Career looked good. I took the pitching outs in the money line for Houston. And here come Valdez. Valdezing. Who scored? How? When? What? Where? Story? Rafaela? Mm, mm, mm. Whatever. Crazy, yo. Um, a lot of the times it's marked as spam, but I'll check it out in a minute. I'm streaming. Tiffany says Savali was great for me yesterday. Gave me 50. Ooh, yeah. I don't know, man. I was scared of that lick right there. Man, I got my ass busted last night. That was crazy. There's so much going on right now, man. I want to do some preseason football. You know, this will be the first year I haven't done preseason football, but it ain't too late. Uh, Then you got NFL coming up. It's about to be crazy. With my schedule is, oh my god, my schedule is terrible. So I'm thinking about dropping the link for the. I'm thinking about dropping the Discord link uh, tomorrow. I'm thinking about dropping the Discord link, and then I got the. I fell back from the Dub Club for a little bit, but tomorrow I'll probably start back posting in there. But good stuff, good stuff. I'll probably start back posting in there. I will start back posting in there because these streams are just it's too much. With it's too much going on, too much for me, right? For right now. But don't, I'm not gonna get to a point where I feel like I'm gonna be burnt out or anything. How many strikeouts does Yamamoto have? I have a kick. I want to fire up this Twitch. I was hoping people would support me and go over there. He's got 2 strikeouts and 37 pitches and two innings. Mm. Yeah, I was hoping people would support me on that Twitch. So it is what it is. So shout out to Tiffany's for winning. My guy smacked him on that first touchdown drive for. Oh my God, I just can't. Me and games just don't mix, man. Me and money lines and shit like that. All right, so let's get to a few things here, right? So how about I take this down and then I'll just use DraftKings because it's a little bit more flexible for me. Okay. Today, Logan Henderson. So, Buddy got scratched today. Logan Henderson is in there. Let's take a look at Logan Henderson real quick. I recall him from AAA. What has he been doing over there? He's giving up 9 bombs, 87 strikeouts to 77 innings pitched. So he's got some strikeout stuff. Okay. Oh, look at Boston. Just shitting all over my bet like that. It hurts. So they don't have numbers out for him. Oh, there he is. His strikeout sitting at 5.5 at plus 110. Hmm. He's got some K stuff. So I couldn't. I don't know how long he's gonna go, but I couldn't talk you off his strikeouts in some shape, form, or fashion. You dig? So that's something that you could. You know, let me see what because I think I'm gonna do some prize picks today. The Sundays and stuff they weird. They weird. They weird. But some of these parlays, I think I'm gonna do them on prize picks. Oh, Aja, you get that Aja for a point there. I'm definitely gonna use that. So I'm definitely gonna use that. I know you get the Aja Wilson. You get they got that free square today. Um, Logan Henderson at 5 Ks. Mm. Luis Hill, Ever Cabrera, Montas. All right. Okay. So he's got 6 Ks or better in every game this year that he started in the majors. Because he does got some strikeout stuff. I probably wouldn't take the under there, but let's see what we looking like here. Let me rewind it back here to this Logan Henderson So got to I want to see what Washington looks like versus his pitch mix and things of that nature. Logan Henderson, 31% K rate to lefties. He has a 40% K rate to righties. So it is what it is with that situation. He's throwing to righties. No, to lefties. Want to see what he's throwing to lefties. I just right now I just It's been a while since he pitched, so I don't really know exactly, but these are his pitches. Fastball and changeup. Load up for me. Josh Bill. I'm throwing them both together. Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, I didn't. I don't know. The spot was supposed to have been good for him, but what I had ended up doing, I had ended up getting off at work at 2 a.m. Then going right back in at 9 a.m. So I couldn't really do too much yesterday. Not a lot looks. Luis Garcia last 2 weeks. It's been on one. Yeah, just talking about the rest. Yeah, that's why I was late. I've been up this morning, but we do got visitors, and then I had to. I went out there, got on that Blackstone. I got a big ass Blackstone. I cooked what 27 sausages, 24 eggs, and like 24 waffles. Did them all on the Blackstone. Got it in, got it out the way. She cooked some rice, and it's a wrap right there. Now that shit was quick as hell though. And then so I skipped the first couple games, and now I'm here. Not my favorite though. Not my favorite. What I'm seeing is not my favorite right now. Anything can happen. It's Sunday though, so sometimes you could fall back on Sunday. Things don't go the way you want them to go most of the time on Sundays, I would say. But hey, I did look on the Milwaukee side, and I think it was last night. I did like somebody on here for a hit. I think it was probably would have been. I think it was Collins. That's his name. Collins. I did think I liked Collins for at least a hit here. Collins right here. He's 16 for 37 versus this pitch mix from Brad Lord. 11% K rate. That's what really stood out to me. He's batting 432 in the last month. If I come back to the last 2 weeks, Collins is 9 for 20. A hit. You look at somebody like that, him and Sal Frelick, I couldn't talk you off of those guys. Collins looked pretty good to me, right? Even if I go down to the last 7 days, is Cheerio in the lineup here? Let's see. Cheerio is not back. Yelich, Vaughn. Vaughn The day I recommended Vaughn, he went yard. So yeah, I couldn't talk you off of any of these guys here. It's just that Collins, not a guy that I usually give out, but he did look like somebody you could definitely take a look at in a hit parlay or something like that. So like I said, remember you get a free square, you get a free square in that on Prize Picks, and that's something that you could take advantage of, right? Any of these guys, I couldn't talk you off of them though. I don't know what his HRR is going to look like. Let's see, battle props. What is this? Live. I'm just looking at battle props, not live. DraftKings gave me some type of credit last night. Okay, so Collins 2 runs and RBIs at minus 130. If I was betting the side, it would probably be um, Milwaukee or nothing in the spot. But it is what it is, right? I might end up going there. We got 30 minutes. So the next game here I was looking at was let's see here. Atlanta versus Cincinnati. Kansas City versus Toronto, right? So um looking on the Kansas City side, so one thing here, uh Bassett, he's pitching his worst versus lefties. He's got a 288 batting average of 11 bombs and stuff like that. They are at home. They're at home. So at home versus lefties, of those 11 home runs he's given up to lefties at home, if it would load up for me. 5 of those come at home, and he's a little bit better at home, okay, versus lefties. But he can give up a bomb. Historically, he's pitched his worst versus lefties. Um, so Vinny Pasquantino is somebody that I have interest in. He's got 11 extra base hits and 5 home runs with a 9% K rate versus pitch mix on the season. On the road, he's batting. I mean, in general, he's batting 372. On the road, it probably goes up to it's around the same at 375. So it is what it is with that situation. But pretty much, through the flick there, he probably looks good. Last month, something for 18, still looking good. Um, last 2 weeks, uh, 3 for 11. So the ability to hit this pitch mix is there for him. So it is what it is with that situation. I would, if I'm looking at him, it'd probably only be for a hit or something like that. And then Salvi, he's just been he's been on one, right? Salvador Perez has been on one. And oh damn, they got Grichuk too. Okay. So Salvador Perez has been on one, man. He's got 23 extra base hits and 10 bombs on this pitch mix. And like I said, if I bring it all the way down to the last 2 weeks, he's still generating, hits and things of that nature. So once this loads up, I'll show you. So the last 2 weeks, Mikael Garcia, 6 for 14, 4 extra base hits, 2 home runs, 6% K rate. Now Salvi will strike out, but he does have 2 bombs within the last 2 weeks. And if I bring it down to the last 7 days, he's probably three for something. Oh, it's one. He's 1 for 4 last 7 days, and that one was a bomb. Mikael Garcia has a bomb in that last 7 days as well. So those are some guys you could look at. On the other side, I like. On the other side, I like Vladdy, Bo Bichette, and well, I forget the kid's name. I think his name is. What's up, Pat? How you doing? I forget the kid's name. I think his name is Lupa Frito, or whatever. But I'll go to him right now. So Seth Lugo versus left-hand pitching. He's given up 13 bombs. We will go to Toronto. They gone. Right. So let me see. Get Seth Lugo's pitch mix up there. So the last month, I was looking at Lupa Fido and Lopper, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he looks pretty good, man. Will Wagner is okay. That's good. That's good, Pat, man. It's always good having you around, and um, whatever the situation is, it's always gonna work itself out. You know, just be patient and don't rush things or nothing like that, and things should work out. Definitely. Right, Tiff. So yeah, last 2 weeks he's 10 for 22. You back? Oh yeah. Oh, he said I'm back. Bet. uh, 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 there go Tiff right there. So the 10 for 22. I want to see where he's hitting that in the lineup. Sometimes he was leading off and stuff like that. So he's hitting second, right? So he's hitting second. You all good? Because I don't know what that was. He's hitting second here. Vladdy's right behind him and Bo Bichette. Those are probably my favorite three bats as of late, right there. Bichette, Guerrero, Lupofito as of late. So right now, as you can see, Lugo, he has given up 13 bombs. He's not pitching his best versus lefty, so it is what it is with that situation. Now, as I go down to the last 7 days, he still looks good, right? 2 extra base hits, a bomb, batting 500, over 500, so it is what it is with that situation. Now, I'll leave it on the last month here, and I'll slide over to the righties. And um, it's been, lately, Um, Vladdy and Bo looks pretty good, right? And Springer's been hurt, so it's been Vladdy and Bo. Uh, so wait a minute, that wasn't the pitch mix. I put the pitch mix in now. So Vladdy, Bo's hitting for a decent average, hits and singles and stuff like that. Vladdy's looking pretty good, and ISO is better as of late. So I'll bring it into the last 2 weeks. Uh, 12. He's 12 for 29. Bo Bichette is 11 for 31. If I had to bet on one, of course it would be Vladdy, but Bo Bichette and Vladdy look good. If you definitely look at it for hit parlays and stuff like that. Even bringing it back to the last 7 days, these guys have shown the ability to hit. 2 home runs the last 7 days and 3 extra base hits for Vlad Guerrero. I definitely want to look at that pitch mix real quick and see how he's been distributing. hitting across his pitch mix. So we'll take a look right here. So the sinker, he's 0 for 1 on his slider in the last 7 days, but the cutter, he's hit it a few times, hit the fastball a few times, hit the sinker a few times. He's throwing, and then if I go up to full season here, just give you an outlook of how he looks pretty good as far as hitting things over here. Yes, he does. What's that? The real big one? How you get all that air out of that? Mm, okay, well. So Vladdy, so I like here, um, Bo Bichette, Guerrero, Lopifido, whatever. But we only got to over under 8 in this spot. So I kind of be weary. Maybe some hit parlays, something like that. I'm not really going too far off into this. I do expect Cleveland to put up runs in this spot. I'm not a big fan of Jose Urena. A lot of these guys they didn't look at, but Jose Ramirez, Manzardo, Steven Kwan. I mean, those are definitely your usual suspects. I like Ramirez and Manzardo, especially as of late. Um, so it is what it is with that situation. Um, Joey Cantillo on the mound. I don't know exactly what I want to do with the Minnesota bats right now. So let me take a look at something real quick. Um, Cantillo's got some K stuff, man. I might take a rain check on these boys here on on those Minnesota bats, but we'll see. He's got 4 Ks, a veteran. One, two, three, four, five, about 6 straight games. Um, he's given up more than 3 runs twice this season. But he just started pitching, a decent amount of innings his last 4 games. So, hmm, I wonder what his strikeouts at. 5.5 at -115. If I'm taking the side in there, would be Cleveland or nothing for me in that spot. And then, so that's how I would go, man. Ureno is not that good. It's not good, not that good. Miami and New York Yankees. So so we got Luis Hill on the mound, right? So taking a look at Hill here. So he's coming off the 60 day, and he ain't pitched this season yet. So in the minors right here, he's had a few starts, 24 strikeouts in 14 innings. He will give up a bomb. These are his minor numbers right here. So he's giving up a home run in every game. He's averaging about 2 walks in the minors right there. But like I said, the strikeouts, he has 24 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched. So that's pretty good right there that he is getting the strikeouts up. So that's something that you definitely want to take heed to right there. Interesting to see where his strikeout line is opening up at 5.5 at +140. Don't know if I'll go there because this Miami team is not the highest strikeout team, right? In my opinion, there. So what I didn't look at, I did look at some of these. I did look at some of these New York Yankees bats here, and it was a few bats that stood out to me. It was, but I still don't know because I know Eric Cabrera's got some good K stuff. I know I know he's got some good K stuff, right? And speaking of strikeouts, what is his number sitting at? 6.5 at +145. There's instances where he could get there, right? He's been, he turned his things around. He turned it around for himself. But looking at Eric Cabrera here, um, it was Volpe and Stanton. For the righties, it was Volpe and Stanton. Um, last month. Now these righties would strike out, okay, and I'll have to see who's in this lineup now, so I can determine if there's a way that I probably want to get to some of these strikeouts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they got more lefties in the lineup. See, the righties are the ones who are striking out. That's why it's important to sometimes just pump your brakes when you're gonna bet strikeouts and stuff, because every last righty over here is striking out, but the only ones in the lineup is Anthony Volpe and Giancarlo Stanton, and these are strikeout numbers for over the month. Excuse me, I got hiccups now, God. But the last 2 weeks, I'll bring it in more to the last 2 weeks. Um, a few of these guys been cooking, right? So Volpe's got 4 home runs in the last 2 weeks. Stanton has 4 home runs in the last 2 weeks, and then the last 7 days, 3 home runs for Volpe and 2 home runs for Stanton. But they strikeouts are pretty high, right? So it is what it is. They've been hitting some bombs, okay. So between the two of them, they have 5 home runs versus this pitch mix. And on the lefties, there it was like two lefties that was in play. That looked okay. I know Bellinger was one, and we'll see right now. So, McMahon. So on the season here, McMahon has 11 home runs, 22 extra base hits, and then Bellinger has 21 home runs, 10 extra base hits. Bellinger's K rate is down on this pitch mix through the whole season, right? So I'll bring it into the last month. Bellinger's batting 370 with an 8% K rate. 3 home runs. Now the home runs and the extra base hits is like Ryan McMahon and Cody Bellinger kind of like been like a neck and neck in that category. And you also have Jazz in the fold. Jazz barrel is higher, right? So let me take a look and see who's in this lineup one more time. Uh, you got Grisham, Rice, Bellinger, Jazz, McMahon down there, Volpe down there. Wills, okay. A bunch of lefties up there for sure. Rice Barrel is there. Grisham Barrel is there. Jazz Chisholm Barrel is there. The last month, there's no barrel right there for Cody, and the barrel is it's in the vicinity for Ryan McMahon. Last 2 weeks, how have they looked? So the last 2 weeks, Ryan McMahon is batting 429. With a 15% K rate. Last 2 weeks, some of these guys been looking pretty good. Um, so it's been like Cody Bellinger, especially for when you're looking at average wise. It's been Bellinger and McMahon as of late. Ben Rice has the barrel. Grisham has the barrel. That's just letting you know that these guys will go yard, right? They can and will, you know what I'm saying, if they catch it right. Last 7 days, it's been Cody and it's been McMahon, right? None of the barrels have been there for those guys, but they've been pretty good. And their K rates have been down. Okay, now Edward Cabrera does have some good K stuff, so that's something that you definitely want to take heed to. And I think Edward Cabrera was walking more lefties. Yeah, I think he was walking more lefties. When he did walk, they were more than likely they were going to be lefties. The Miami side of things, I did not look. I don't think I looked, right? So this will probably be a fresh look for me. Knowing that Luis Hill has given up a bomb in all 4 or 5 of his starts, uh, I don't know exactly what he's throwing right now. So what he was throwing and what we have, I just don't know if he's still throwing this or not. So right now it's not showing the pitch arsenal, but I will go back to 2024 and what he threw in 2024, and that's the data that I have to go off of. I stopped looking here and I had to go. This was the last game I touched on. Now you're throwing that fastball 55% of the times. Last year he gave up 8 bombs on it, so we're definitely gonna go take a look at that right now. He's giving up 8. He's giving up a home run in every game in the minors, uh, in his rehab starts this year. So Stowers is definitely in play. When you're looking at that number right there, it's got a 570 slugging and a 298 ISO. Fly ball is up. Pull here. Pull. He will strike out, and he'll have some strikeout stuff. But if you whatever it is, whatever that situation is, it is what it is. Conine is 8 for 22. Don't know who's in the lineup for these guys. So you're gonna have Conine is not in the lineups. Stowers hitting too. Ramirez, Hicks, Otto Lopez, and those guys are behind him. What you up there doing? I can help you with some of that stuff, man. You ain't got to really mess with a lot of stuff. I come in and do some of that stuff. Let me get a water, please. Look at this lineup. Liam Hicks. I like Liam Hicks. He's one of my guys. I can't really grasp and see who's striking out here. Jacob Maurice, Paulie. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. 5 or 6 lefties in there. Hmm. Stowers will strike out on that fastball. What up? What up? What up, Ed? What's going on, Ed? Edwards don't strike out much. Slugging. Oh, I thought you didn't hear me. Thank you. Yes, sir. Hmm. All right. We know what Stowers can do, man, but he's striking the hell out on that fastball. Wow. Let me see. What else was he throwing? A change up in the slider. Mm. Xavier Edwards. How has Xavier Edwards been looking in the stolen base category and shit like that? Let me see. Not lately. Mm. Let me look at them lefties. Stout was still in play for a home run, straight up. He's still in play for a bomb. Uh, Let me look at them righties real quick. Wait a minute. Wait. I must have did that wrong. Let me go back to the lefties. Luis Hill. I gotta go back to them lefties. Okay. Fastball, changeup, slider. I gotta go like that. Changeup, fastball, changeup, slider. Twenty-four 16. Okay. I knew I had messed up something. He's still striking out like a motherfucker though, but still. All right, let me flip it to the righties and then check out what was he throwing versus the righties. He was throwing um, fastball, slider, changeup. He had given up 3 bombs apiece on that. Fastball, slider, changeup, about the same. Changeup, slider, fastball, threw them all about the same. Okay. Lately, Ramirez, Lopez, Ramirez, Lopez, right there. Stowers and Edwards. Okay. Ramirez, Lopez. Okay. Luis Hill got some strikeout stuff too. So lately, some of these guys will strike out last 2 weeks, as you can see. Hmm. Mm. So you might be able to get a slick Nerfy right here. You never know, but it only takes one swing of the bat. Looks like I'm getting ready to take an L on that Houston game. This is horrible. Boy, I need to just leave the sides alone, man. Straight up. So we got a game getting ready to come on in 10 minutes. So we got over under 7.5 here. You could definitely steal a Nerfy here. You can steal a Nerfy here. The bats that I like in this one, they similar, right? They similar. Of course, if I'm looking for power, would be somebody like Stanton and Stowers. But Edwards, Stowers, Ramirez, Lopez, those guys look the best to me. Um, Bellinger, Stanton, McMahon, Volpe. It's starting to look like this lineup, this Yankees lineup, starting to look a little bit better. I see they -119 favorites here. There's a way that both of these guys can get their Ks. I have to see though, man. This Maurice, Marcy, Hernandez, Paulie, and Johnston. I don't know too much about them. Hernandez can hit a bomb here and there, but I don't know too much about them in the strikeout categories. But what I can do, I could go take a look at some of these strikeouts in general, right? And let's see. Let's do your Yankees game. Let's see. Hmm. These lineups are confirmed. So you got a 20% there, 22, 28, 25. And then Lopez, Hicks, Ramirez, and Edwards not striking out much. And then you got Stowers with a whopping strikeout rate, right? So, and then you have these guys on the back end, most of these guys on the back end striking out like a motherfucker. Stanton 32%, 27% for Jazz, 27 for Dominguez, 31 for Rand McMahon, 23 for Volpe, and 23 for Wells. So pitching props are in play here. Um, both pitchers got to try to keep their command up, but pitching props are in play here. Um, I did not look at this San Francisco game. It looks more like a New York Mets for me. Um, my Cubs, I haven't looked at my Cubs. I will look at that. Start looking at that. But right now, I do want to lock in something. I said I want to put something on Prize Picks. So with that being said, right, I'm gonna slide over here to some of these picture props here. And then what I'm gonna do is probably do something like a build or something. So I got the Aja Wilson. She's getting in Prize Picks. They're giving you a free square with her. And then I'm gonna slide over here and take some picture props and just throw some of those in there. Uh, Logan Henderson. What I'm gonna do? I'm probably just put some goblins in there, right? Put some goblins in there. I'm gonna take the Logan Henderson, 3.5. I'm going to take the Edward Cabrera 4.5. The Luis Hill. I don't know how many pitches he's gonna throw, but I'm gonna take him at 3.5. I'm gonna take the Cantillo at 4.5. Come on now, don't sell me. The Montas. I'm gonna take the Montas at 3.5. And I'm gonna take the Montas at 3.5. And the Aja Wilson, right? And I'm gonna run that, right? You're gonna get 3 times your money. All those are goblins right there. So it is what it is with that situation. Um, I ran those, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. Let's see. I'm gonna come back to those guys. I'm getting ready to play. I'm going back to the same guys. I'm gonna take Edwards 5.5. Damn. Fuck. You gonna push on it, man. I'm gonna take his. Mm. 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 I'm gonna take the 6Ks. Hopefully he can get 7. I'm gonna take the 6Ks for Eric Cabrera. Cantillo. I'm gonna take the 5.5. I'm definitely man. I'm gonna take the 5 for Luis Hill. Montas. I really want to blindly take. I'm gonna blindly take the 5 there. Some of these numbers I got bad numbers, man. I'm gonna take a look at the. I'm gonna go back to the Aja Wilson. Take her prop because you get. I think I could play it one more time. You get 20. I think you get $20 on that prop. I'm gonna take Christopher Sanchez pitching outs at 18.5 for a demon. Let me go back. Let me go back. I'm gonna take Edward Cabrera pitching outs at 15.5. Got a couple demons and goblins in there. So this is what I take. Edward Cabrera pitching outs 15.5. Luis Hill. Some tell me to take Cabrera strikeouts, man, but Edward Cabrera pitching outs 15.5. Luis Hill, 5 Ks. Montas. Damn, 5 Ks for Montas. Cantillo, Demon, 15.5 pitching outs. Aja Wilson, her free square. Christopher Sanchez. I'm taking the pitching outs at 18.5. Demon, right? So that's how I'm doing that. It's a 6 piece. Submit that. Man, All right, just locking in some of those bets I said I liked. Oh, shit. Hmm. Mm. I'm gonna wait for a little bit of a go around, and I probably live bet some of those on Prize Picks, cause they on some bullshit. They let you um they don't let you play your hits, runs, and RBIs and shit at ample time. All right, so let's take a look at. I'm gonna take a look at. So we know we got over. I'm gonna take a quick drive by and look at the Cubs. Anything stand out to me, then I'll play it. I'm not playing a lot today, but let's see. Um, take a quick drive by on this Cubs here. Take a look at them lefties. Fastball 47% of the time. Michael Bush, Pete Crow, Armstrong. At bats, splitter, change up. He looking good versus all that shit. Um, Probably as of late, probably don't look so good, but I'm not gonna too much worry about that. Cubs need to win this game. Cubs need to get up for this game here. So as of late, the fastball for sure he's good at. Just as of late, he ain't been doing too much. But I still like Michael Bush, um, Kyle Tucker. Lefties get a bump in the dough. Kyle Tucker likes that fastball. He also likes that splitter. It's probably, damn, man, is it Tucker Day? Tucker ain't been looking like that, but it's about time for him. Cubs ain't been super balling as of late. Pete Crow. Hmm. Pete Crow look good against all his shit. All his shit is in the red, man. versus lefties. Small sample size, but it is. Pete Crow versus that fastball. He been down on that fastball last 3 weeks. 0 of 9. Mm. He been hitting curves and shit. Like, mm. That was individually. Let's bring it on around. Mm. Armstrong, Bush, Hap, Castro, all been striking out versus this pitch mix last month. And average has been down. They ain't been good last month. They need to get back on the road. Milwaukee trying to run away with the little division shit. Pete Crow Armstrong 1 for 12 versus pitch mix in the last 2 weeks. Wake up now. Mm. Whoa. All right, well, look at these varieties here. We got over under 8. And the books, that's why it's an 8, because the books know the Cubs bats soft as hell right now. Then you got the wind blowing in, I believe, like blowing in between 5 or 10 miles an hour. Come on now. Straight up. How? How did they score? Collins struck out. Hmm. Yankees hit a Grisham, he the leadoff bomb. Oh my God. Mm. All right. What is he throwing? Fastball to them too. See what they've been doing versus that fastball the last month, these righties. So Nico Horner ain't striking out. Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw been okay. I can't say that. Says Suzuki. 2 weeks. Matt Shaw been interesting. Last 7 days, Nico Horner's 3 for 3 versus that fastball. I'll throw the rest of the pitches in there around the last 6 weeks. We'll work our way on back. Suzuki. Strikeouts are there. 5 bombs in the last 6 weeks. Bring that on back in the last 3 weeks. Nico Horner's batting 400 with no power. Um, so you can look at him for hits and stuff like that. Nico Horner is batting eighth. Mm. Nico Horner's 4 for 4 in the last week. Last 2 weeks, 5 for 11. Mm. Cuz falling off, man. You can see it in all in the numbers. Uh, Baltimore Another guy, Colin Ray. I'm not too big of a fan of Colin Ray. We'll look at those lefties. Uh, Colin Ray's giving up 13 bombs to lefties, man, and he's been getting hit by lefties. Um, Cubs had that game yesterday. Crazy work. Mm. Fastball 49% of the time. Quite sure that's a Gunnar Henderson calling right there. So Gunnar Henderson 33 for 88. Colton Cowser down there's got 4 bombs. A lot of these guys got a few bombs off this fastball. Last month, Gunnar Henderson, man, not striking out. 5 extra base hits and a bomb. Jackson Holiday got a bomb. Gunnar Henderson, man, for some type of hit or something. hmm Some type of hit or something for Gunnar Henderson. That's just a fastball alone. I'll throw the rest of the pitchers up there. Last 2 weeks, Gunnar Henderson not striking out. 6 for 16. He just looks good. He does. Uh, Bringing back last 7 days, 4 for 9. That's pretty cool there. It's okay. Gunnar Henderson. Tyler O'Neill. Tyler O'Neill only got 1 home run on that fastball. Is he in the lineup though? Probably not. No, Tyler O'Neill not even in the lineup. I figured that. I have interest in Gunner here. I like Gunner from this game. Minnesota Twins jump out there with two. Somebody hit a bomb. Probably fucking Royce O'Neal. Straight up. Probably Royce O'Neal, man. Sunday, I'm just breezing through, bro. Straight up. My Sunday's been kind of weird. So Warner, O'Neal, Jeffers, 1, 2, 3, first 4 hit they hits, runs, and RBIs. I had interest in Cantillo's Ks. He's got 2 Ks. He's up to 24 pitches. Keep up the good work. Oh shit! Now they got 4. Uh, um, Edward Cabrera. What did he do? He got 1K. 15 pitches came up out of that first inning. That was pretty cool there. Give up a bomb. It's okay. I took Houston money line. I'm taking the L right now in those regards. Mm, Luper Fito's got a hit, so we like to see that for sure, right? We like to see that. Pittsburgh Pirates game here. Uh, let me see. Hmm. Pittsburgh Pirates game. I just think you can do what you want to do here, man. It's Coors, man. You know what Coors does, man. We know what Coors does. We say that all the time. We definitely know what Coors do. His runs put up in this one here, man. Definitely. Let me take a look and see. Jack Perkins. What the fuck? Mm, Jack Perkins. Hmm. I don't know what they're gonna do with this pitching situation. Um, Eduardo Rodriguez, though, at this ballpark. Let's take a look at it. Small ballpark. Of course, he got hit last game versus Detroit. Helped Detroit get off the schneid. He's given up 4 runs or better in 3 straight games. Uh, two of those games came on the road. Um, yeah. Lefties 33-40. He's batting 349 versus him, and he's given up a high average to lefties 349, and a lot more power to righties. 14 bombs to righties, 4 to lefties. Uh, 300 to lefties and righties on the road. Yeah, right. So, man, they probably about to go upside this boy's head, man. This what you want, though. No, he's got a higher K percentage on the road where he's got a 28% K percentage to lefties and a 25% K rate to righties. XFIP is higher to righties there. It's giving up more power there. Home run per 9. Mm, let's see what we got here. He has. Um, I don't know which one I want to look at first, but we'll take a look at athletics. We'll take a look at athletics righties first. Shay Langoliers. If you didn't catch the my AI props and stuff like that, I have them right here still. I go to them real quick, show you guys what they do. Daylight Coast and Montgomery for a bomb. Shay Langoliers for a bomb. Now Gleyber Torres for a bomb. Tyler O'Neill for a bomb. He's not in the lineup. Freddie Freeman for their bets. They like Freddie Freeman to get a hit. They like Stanton to get a hit. Lugo over 4.5 strikeouts. I couldn't get there. Uh, Shea Langoliers. Now they doubled down because I asked them they bets right here, and I asked them they home runs at first. They doubled down on Shea Langoliers for a bomb, and we're seeing now, right? Getting ready to see now. You got Shea and Rooker in the lineup, Tiff. That's what's up. That's what's up. Uh, Bernabell, they got him for 1.5 bases. He been clowning. as of late. And then the pitcher props, they doubled down on Lugo to get over 4.5 Ks. I couldn't do it. I think I did Framber Valdez pitching outs in the money line. I'm taking an L there. Christopher Sanchez pitching outs is just, man, he's been phenomenal when it comes to the 17 and a half, 18 and a half pitching outs. Has been phenomenal. They wanted I should have played his strikeouts and his pitching outs. I sprinkled on his pitching outs a little bit, but I did put it in prize picks as well. And that's it. Right. So those are straight from Jackson. Promo code. I do got some promo code. I do have a promo code if you want to use it. It's D Bets, all caps, 25. D Bets 25 if you want to take a stab at it. But back to where we were, right? Because I definitely seen Langoliers light the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I had to remember to go back and show you guys that. Let me refresh this here and check out what the lineup's looking like. So Schumerman, Kurtz, Rooker, Langoliers, Kobe Thomas, Wynn, Hernandez, Blade, Urias. Okay? That's what we're working with. No Marte in the lineup today. So we'll see what we got what we got going on. uh, yes, but I got some Chicago White Sox players, but I'm wondering what's your take on that team against the Angels. Um, we'll see. Okay. Juan, what's up, Juan? Juanito, Kurt's homer. I think it's time. I think it's time. I think it could be time. I think definitely we can see multiple jacks here for sure. But as we know, Rodriguez giving up um, 14 home runs to lefties. I mean to righties, and he's giving up like 4 home runs to lefties. So why not Kurtz, right? So this he's throwing the fastball 42%, followed by the changeup. Uh, so Shea Langoliers, and you can also don't forget. I'm also take a look at it. You can take a detailed look right here between the pitcher and the pitches. So you got the pitcher down here, and I got the batter up here with the pitcher usage right here. So he's hitting pretty much everything right now. But bringing it on in, I'll bring it on into the last 4 weeks there, and take a nice look at what's been going on as of late. So he's 0 for 1 on the sinker, so whoop-de-doo the last month. But he's been hitting that slider, he's been hitting that fastball. So it is what it is. Smaller sample size for some of this stuff. I'll go back to the last 7 days. Um, Fastball. He likes that fastball. Okay. Okay. He hasn't seen that sinker much, I don't think. Okay. All right. Well, I'm definitely going to have interest in him for sure. Jacob Wilson is not in the lineup. And the jar was in there, right? And the jar was. So there's no and the jar and no Wilson. Okay. All right. So let me bring it on in. I've still been betting Kurtz his HRRs. It just he's been keeping he's been pretty good. He's been good. So Langoliers, I mean, they like him for a bomb. I couldn't talk you off of it. I don't bet a lot of bombs, but I couldn't talk you off of it. flipping it over here to the lefties, where he's giving up a higher average to the lefties. Okay, he's giving up a higher average to lefties. Eduardo Rodriguez is throwing that fastball. It's got a 500 average on that fastball. He keeps on throwing it, right? So uh, we'll single out that fastball. So on the season versus that fastball, Kurtz got one bomb. Butler's got one bomb versus lefties. Um, he's throwing that fastball what? 40% of the time. This is Nick Kurtz right here. His hitting stats and pitch breakup versus the pitch mix. I could bring it in to the last month, at least, or last 3 weeks, and try to get a sample size because you see less lefties than you see anything. And versus versus this pitch mix but he still can go out here and hit him though. But so I'll throw the rest of the pitches in there, and you see that K rate is pretty high versus lefties in this pitch mix over the course of the season. Rodriguez does have a 20% K rate. Rodriguez does have a 20% K rate. Uh, if we take a look and see some of Rodriguez game logs and see, what type of Ks he be, or K numbers he been getting to. As of late, his Ks has been down, but he's shown flashes where he can get 10, 6, 7s, things like that. I don't know if he's faced his team. Let me see, Athletics. It doesn't say it right here, so I don't see. But I expect Athletics to hit him. I personally would probably be looking at the righties, but it is what it is. So full pitch mixes are up there, and let me see. Let me take a look at home. JJ Blue Day, daytime, daytime at home. With some of these filters on and some of these in this pitch mix up there, just like Kurt's not screaming out to me, but hey, all these guys are professional MLB players. We do have an over under 9. The way it looks like the righties could be the ones to get busy. So don't sleep on the righties. Historically, like I say, he's given up 4 bombs to lefties, a higher batting average to lefties, and he's given up more power to righties, 14 home runs to righties on the season. These lefties right here, last 2 weeks versus pitch mix, Nick Kurtz, 1 hit, 0 for 8, 0 for 4. They haven't been looking good versus lefties as of late. So, Marte, there will be no Marte here in this game. There's a few guys over here that's hitting though. You got Jack Perkins on the mound here, and I don't know how long he's gonna throw, what he's gonna throw, or whatever the case may be. Looking at the pitch mix here, the fastball, sweeper, whatever, right? That's the lefties. To righties, sweeper. He's not even throwing a fastball to righties. The sweeper 40% of the time. But like I said, I don't know how long it's gonna go. The Cubs game is getting ready to come on here. Now I do have interest in Gunnar Henderson in this one here. Um, the as of late, the lefties are the ones you probably want to look at for the Cubs, but as of late, they ain't been cubbing, bro. So what happened in this Cleveland game, real quick? Let me see. Uh, Ramirez, right? Okay, Ramirez hit a bomb. I should have played that shit straight up. Should have played that shit. Um, the wind slightly blowing in. You get reasonable numbers on everybody here for the 1.5 HRRs. If you think runs can get put up here, um, just as of late, the Cubs just don't look that good as of late. Ancillary guys like I just don't want to bet on them. Truth be told, I don't. It's crazy, but I don't. Um, fuck. I wouldn't mind a walk prop though. Truth be told, I wouldn't mind a walk prop here, but I don't even see them. Yeah, them and my job. I think my job was today. Yeah. Mm. I might take a rain check on this Cubs game. I just want something that I just want something that I just want something that I really, really like. My favorite bat here in this game would be Gunner. So this game's getting ready to come on. I'm not gonna bet on him, but let's see what the lineup looks like. Yeah, it would be Gunner. My favorite bat would be Gunner going up against Colin Ray. Not gonna bet him, but if you wanted to go there, that's my guy. That's my the guy that I like there, Gunner. Um, this sweeper that he's throwing, 41% of the time. Nobody likes that sweeper. when it comes to these righties. I mean, what was it? I'm sorry. I think it was a splitter. Let me make. Yeah, it was a sweeper. Sweeper. Sorry, that sweeper up there. Nobody likes that sweeper. Oh yeah, Lourdes Uriel. Hmm. Over the course of the season, he's 10 for 29 on that sweeper. Where's he batting at? Cleanup. Hmm. Okay. In this small ballpark. Okay. Lourdes Uriel. 9% K rate. Tim Tawa. Marino. Marino been playing some ball as of late. Or was that Perdomo? One of them. Let me see. I think that was Perdomo. So Uriel Alexander's in there. I'll have interest just off that sweeper alone. Let me look at the rest of the pitches that he's throwing. Take a detailed look at. Uh, so he's 19 for 94 on that fastball. He has 8 extra base hits on that fastball. He's throwing that fastball 32% of the time. He has 8 extra base hits on that fastball, and that cutter. Hmm. Okay. Let's see something. What about as of late? Mm, Marino. If they could get something going, just on the strength that he does like that whatever it is sweeper, and he's not striking out even when you put the rest of those pitches up there. It still makes me have interest in Luis Uriel. Hitting that cleanup spot after I check out the rest of these guys. Uh, Not super sexy here for the righties though. Um, Cold as hell last month. Hmm. The fuck does he do? He don't strike out. He just be getting out. Mm mm mm. Not gonna sit here trying to make something out of what I don't see. If I miss it, I miss it. Looking at these lefties here, Monte not in the lineup. What is he throwing? Fastball 53% of the time. What's the name went last night? I wonder what he hit that fat. Keep an eye out on Corbin Carroll. He could be probably getting ready to get hot as fuck again. Uh, he hit a bomb last night. Check his exit velo logs. So the home run was not a fastball that he hit last night. Okay. Now the pitches here, uh, he's okay, right? So he's throwing that fastball 53% of the time. That's what we want, right? Uh, so a lot of these guys would be lamping on that fastball. I don't know how long this kid's going to be out there, though. Carroll, Pavin Smith, Marte, McCarthy. Yikes. What's this lineup? McCarthy. Boy. Corbin Carroll, 3 for 21 last month on the fastball. Last 2 weeks, 1 for 10. McCarthy, 3 for 4. McCarthy batting fifth. McCarthy, last 7 days on that fastball, 2 for 2. Those two were extra base hits. Rewind it back from McCarthy, full season, 8 for 24. 5 of those 8 were extra base hits. 7% K rate. All right, throw the rest of this shit in there. And then bring it on back down to the last, 3 weeks. Corbin Carroll, 3 for 17. No bombs. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You're going to have to let the ballpark get them there, man. Got an over-under of 9.5 in this one. So maybe the ballpark going to get them there. Brewers 3-0. Blue Jays, what happened there? Doing business on the back end back there. Brewers. Bryce Terang hit a bomb. The Mets. Oh, look at the Giants. Devers. Bomb. Montas, 2 Ks, 46 pitches. Scarce. Tight. Marlins manufacturing runs. I should have took the Marlins. 3 strikeouts for Luis Gil. 2 for Ed, 28 pitches. 2 innings. Nine and a half. Over under 9.5 in this Diamondbacks game. Interesting. That's the park for it. Chicago White Sox and Angels. We got Sean Burke on the mound. He's giving up 9 bombs to lefties. Jack Kakanowicz, he's giving up. He can give it up. He's giving up 13 bombs to lefties. To righties, Sean Burke's giving up 7 bombs. Jack Kakanowicz giving up 3. On the road, Burke, he's got 291 batting average. To righties on the road. To lefties on the road. He's got a high walk rate to lefties. He's given up more home runs to let me see. Okay. Meh, right? General. Righties in general. Okay. Let's look at those lefties. How about just looking at those righties? I'll be tired of looking at them Angels lefties. I ain't even gonna stunt. Away versus righties. Okay. You took Cease. Hopefully he gets busy for you. I hope he does. Okay. Burke. Fastball. Hmm. Look at the last month. Taylor Ward. The strikeouts are there for some. Taylor Ward, huh? 53% strikeout on that fastball. 27% barrel rate. Only 3 for 11, but I guess if he can get a hold to one, he can probably carry it up out of there. Strikeouts on that fastball. This team will strike out on that fastball. The sliders he throwing, the slider and the fastball. Throwing a slider enough too. Let me see. Who's done what versus that slider? They striking out on that motherfucker too, man. 34% boost on a home run bet today on DraftKings. It just feels like a day. Maybe I should have had set my ass down. I'd like the over here. I'm gonna like the over here. I'm gonna have to like the over here. This one, I'm gonna have to feel like I'm gonna have to like the over. Let me see something. Star Wars HRRs, Edwards HRRs. Okay. I'm sorry. That was a slide I was looking at. Only $25. My fault, y'all. I had to send a text message. Um, hmm. Soler Adele last month on that slider. Nito 7 for 16. Oh, Hoppy, Soler 3 for 5. Deal now. Deal, where you at? Okay. I ain't been tracking these guys as of late. What happened yesterday? Had they been hitting bombs and shit like they've been doing all the time? 1-0 yesterday. Damn. Okay, throw the full pitch mix in right there. Last 2 weeks. Fuck. Wow. It says you got Sosa, Montgomery, Robert in my lineup from the Sox. They've been giving out Montgomery for home runs. Jackson been giving him out. Only a 20% K rate. He had 8 last night. No, I'm tripping. He gave Cubs 8. Innings been down as of late. 5 Ks in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 7 games. What's his strikeouts? He had 5 Ks in 6 of his last 7 games. Who the fuck pitched yesterday? Scheinberg, his K's at 5.5. Who the fuck pitched yesterday for this shit to go? That was no, that was Savali, right? Yeah. 8 Ks. And Kyle Hendricks gets on my nerves, man. Out there soft tossing this shit, man. Somebody gonna plaster that shit next time up. Somebody gonna put this shit in the rafters. I lost money on his ass. That shit wasn't right. Well, um, the Angels are mm, mm, mm. Look at all them strikeouts, man. They back on their strikeout shit, you know. Uh, it makes it hard. It makes you hard to string together some runs and stuff, man, with them strikeouts. So, I don't know, man. Strikeouts could be in play. What about pitching outs? I'm probably sure they kind of pissed from yesterday. They went out there and got blanked by the White Sox. What about um 15 and a half at plus 130? She's only did that once in his last 6 games. He showed times where he went 6 and 7 and stuff like that. So, what's has he faced them this year? No. Hmm. Oh, yes, he did. First game of the season, he went 6 with 3 strikeouts. I'm not trying to send nobody off. You know what I'm saying? But what about day? What time does the game come on? Mm, that'll probably be a daytime game. What about daytime? Trout last month in the daytime. It's got 2 bombs, batting 300. Take the day filter off in the last month. Still been fake decent. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Trout is good at baseball. You don't really need me to tell you anything about Trout. But he's been just a hair better at daytime. over the course of the season. You can see he's batting 249. If I hit the daytime filter here, I imagine this would be daytime. Still 267. Or you could take a look at his bombs. He got 6 bombs in a day and 14. So whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I can't. I mean, if you want to bet on Trout, you can bet on Trout. Uh, but strikeouts and stuff like that, or pitching outs could be in play. You might find some value with a Sean Vert, man. So these White Sox, the line here is sitting at its line is sitting at plus 117. You definitely could have got a better number than that if you like what I'm getting ready to show you guys. But I imagine, as of late, for sure, and the pitching matchup with Jack Kakanowicz, the White Sox should probably look a little bit better, man. You know what I'm saying? First game season he played them, he gave them six. He gave them 4Ks, 6 innings. Somebody hit a bomb on him there. Lately, he's been getting, giving up runs here and there, giving up runs. We'll see what's going to happen here. Let me check his splits for real quick. Yeah, we'll see what's going to happen here. 13 home runs to lefties, 3 home runs to righties, 5 home runs to lefties at home. Sox probably getting ready to go upside his head, but Sox been hitting the shit out of lefties as of late. This is a righty, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen, what's gonna transpire, how we like what we see. So versus righties, he's throwing sinker 60% of the time. I think that's Robert. I think that's I think that's Robert right there. The sinker. Let's see. Nope. Chase Meadroff is 13 for 38 on the road. They ain't striking out on that sinker though. Michael A. Taylor is. He probably won't be in the lineup. Sosa on the road batting 391. Daytime. Chase Meadroff in the daytime, 7 for 15. Hadn't struck out on that sinker. It's good to know. Bring it on in. How about the last 3 weeks? Sosa, 4 for 7. I'll throw the rest of the pitchers in right there. Sosa, 4 bombs. That's as of the last 7 weeks. How about the last month? Sosa, 12 for 35. Meadroff and Vargas batting 250 and 270 the last month. Vargas got 2 bombs. Sosa's got 2 bombs. Nobody's striking out as of late versus their pitch mix. That spells trouble for somebody who gives up runs. They probably be able to manufacture some runs. Last 2 weeks, uh, these guys look pretty good. Last 2 weeks versus this pitch mix. Mm-mm. Yeah, buddy. So Vargas, Meadroff, Sosa, whatever. Last 7 days, uh, Sosa with a bomb, 5 for 8. Vargas 2 for 7. Roberts 2 for 6. Looking for some small balls, something like that. Some hits and stuff like that. You can probably look at these guys. Some hits, runs, and RBIs, stuff like that. Uh, so yeah, the lefties here. Um, Jack has given up 13 home runs to lefties. Jack is throwing the sinker 49% of the time. We will definitely single that out. Hockman and Baldwin versus that sinker. Last month, Talkman 5 for 9 on that sinker. Colson Montgomery 1 for 3 on that sinker last month. Okay. Full pitchers. I'm gonna just go to the last month. Full pitch mix. Talkman 11 for 32 with a bomb, 28% K rate. Benintendi 7% K rate. Cal Teal 2 weeks. Benintendi. Fly ball 50%. Talkman 50% fly ball. Pull air. Benintendi an 11% K rate last 2 weeks. Benintendi with 2 bombs, 3 extra base hits. He's somebody I have interest in. Talkman, Teal. So the last 3 weeks, I mean, Teddy, Talkman, Teal, 3 lefties. Talkman, Teddy, Teal. Yeah. So, and then, I mean, Sosa, Robert, and Baldwin looked okay, but Sosa, Robert, yeah, about 5 bats the last 2 weeks been looking pretty good there. And you add a little Montgomery on top that, he can pop off. The dogs could still be barking here. The line, you get a minus 136 favorites with these guys in the over under of uh 9.5. If you think the Angels can put up some money, put up some runs, you could just go ahead and look at the over, man. I lean to the over. Hit parlays and stuff like that definitely be in play. I would definitely be looking at the White Sox for hits, runs, and RBIs or something like that. This game here comes on in about an hour and 27 minutes, right? So that's a game, because the Arizona and the White Sox game, both of these games sitting at 9.5. These 3 games right here, they're supposed to be lit, right? The Pittsburgh game, that game is getting ready to come on in 30 minutes. And then this Arizona, all these games, 11 over under, 9.5 and a 9.5, right? Those are some games you can definitely target. 3 games to go. Um, 3 games to go. Um, Benintendi. Benintendi. I'll be looking at those White Sox for sure. Kyle Teal, Benintendi. Benintendi was the strikeout part. Where he hitting at? Third. Yeah, I don't like his hits, runs, and RBIs. Plus 400 for a bomb for him. Minus 145 for his hits, runs, and RBIs. They pretty much they feel it. At stacking more stocks and DFS, yeah. If yeah, seeing what you're seeing, I mean, Bruce Baldwin could be sneaky. He popped in some of those pitch mixes. Mm, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me tell you, what San Diego Padres, they owe me some money, man. Straight up, man. I don't like what they did last night. I don't like that shit not one bit, man. I don't bet on a lot of games, man. Straight up. I laid the lumber on that run line last night. Them motherfuckers Sold my ass, boy. Mm. I took L yesterday. St. Louis and San Diego, man. Come on, man. Straight up, I'm probably gonna have to go back to the well with San Diego. What's the line? It's probably high as hell. It's probably juiced up, but man, I was so mad. I was so mad. Minus 200 favorites with deceased on the mound. Run line plus 108. Man, man. They sold you. Man, they sold. Boy, they sold. I turn around, then them motherfuckers. That's the beauty of when you don't strike out much, though, man. I turn around, them motherfuckers was over under 8 here. Um, We got Palante on the mound. Um, Palante giving up 7 bombs to lefties. To righties, Palante's giving up 7, so he's giving up 7 and 7. Um, we'll start off with San Diego. Um, Palante's throwing the slider, fastball, sinker. Hmm. Hmm. What you got me to work at? 4? Machado, Bogarts, Loriano. Man, we gonna try this shit again, man. 16% K rate, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. And I might take these motherfuckers on the run line one more time. Last 2 weeks, Manny Machado betting 400. 10% K rate. The strikeouts are down, man. What else do you fucking want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, last 7 days versus this pitch mix. It's all there, man. It's all there. Bogarts, Machado, Tatis, Diaz. It. I'm gonna have to parlay up some of those bats. I parlayed up some of those bats yesterday. I didn't put a lot on it in that cast hits runs and RBIs, but man, it might have been that drink said bet on their ass and. All right, the lefties. I like a few bats there, man. Manny Machado, the usual suspects, man. Palante, I think he's throwing that fastball heavy to lefties. 68%. 68% to lefties. So key in on that. And I think their team total might have been 4.5, and I don't think they hit that. They only hit 4. Mm. Last 3 weeks versus that fastball. Reyes 5 for 9. He's batting over 500 versus that fastball. Um, Randall Hearn, man. Reyes or Hearn. Even Jackson Merrill, man. Them motherfuckers can hit a fastball. Ain't no sense of me even. Yeah, you like Luis? I do too. Look at that lineup, man. Tatis, Reyes, Machado, Merrill, Bogarts, O'Hearn, Loriano. So I'm gonna like. Oh, you know what though? I think Reyes got robbed. I mean, Tatis got. I think he got robbed. I don't know. I have to go back to see. But long story short, I'm gonna like HRRs. I probably go 2.5 or something like that for Machado. Behind Reyes and Tatis. I think you can run them up though. The hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that. We'll take a look at Cease real quick. Um, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 2, 0. St. Louis. He ain't faced St. Louis. St. Louis, a team, they don't strike out much sometimes, right? Fastball slider. I don't know if I trust Cease in this spot here. So we got Donovan and Burleson right here. I'll look at Donovan first because that's what the lefties I want to key straight in on them. So the fastball, he's got 11 extra base hits, 5 home runs on that fastball. He's going to be waiting on that. The slider, he's got 44% of the time. He's got 7 hits on that. Okay, that's what he's throwing. So let me bring it in. Lately, Donovan has been okay. Lately, he ain't been good. Lately he ain't been he been So Burleson, now Burleson, both of those boys like that fastball. Donovan and Burleson, they got similar numbers. So this is Burleson. Off that fastball, he's got 26 hits, um, and 12 extra base hits and 6 bombs. But he also has 6 extra base hits and 2 home runs on that slider. So he's shown the ability to hit those 2 top pitches he's going to see. Last month versus those 2 pitches. Okay. Mm. I'll stop right there. Mm. Well, the usual suspects not striking out much, but mm, they're going to be in play. They're going to be in play. Those are the guys you have to roll with. If you, especially if you've been rolling with them, like thick and thin. They've shown the ability to hit that pitch mix throughout the season, right? So if I come down to the last month, it's kind of like where they starting to take a dip at. Donovan had already took his dip, and Burleson right here within the last month, he's on his way down, right? If I go back to the last 2 weeks, boom, there it is. I mean, 250, not too shabby, but you know. So Burleson would be the one if I did anything there with any one of those bats, and it would not be for a bomb. It would be, whatever. Um, as far as the righties concerned here, doing a fastball, slider and fastball to righties too. Mm. Contreras, the strikeouts there for Contreras. Mm. Jordan Walker, there's some strikeouts to those righties. Um, Mason Wynn and Arenado don't strike out much. Mason Wynn, I think he had a pretty good game yesterday. But the righties showing ability to strike out. Knock the Celsius, especially with an 8 over under here. Uh, the San Diego Padres definitely look better than me, and if Dylan Cease can pitch better, they should win this game. You know, that's that in a nutshell. But looking at this game here, I mean, Merrill, Machado, Reyes, Tatis, O'Hearn, Loriano. I think they should be able to, what's the team total? 3.5. I would definitely look at that, right? I would definitely look at that. Entertain that. Let me see. 4.5. Hmm. It's favored to the over. I lean towards the over. 4.5. I'll put it like that. Team total there. Hits, runs, and RBIs and stuff like that are definitely in play. How many strikeouts does this boy have for the Brewers? Because I was on his case. How many innings has he pitched? Marlins getting in their ass. I knew there was going to be. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Mm, mm, mm. 4Ks for Eric Cabrera. He cruising to that 16 and a half. Mets getting their ass beat up. So Montas up to 87 pitches. He might be getting ready to be done. Kansas City Royals scored. They manufactured some shit on the back end. Vladdy and Bo ain't doing anything. Four Ks for Henderson from Milwaukee. Collins does not have a hit. He's got one strikeout. Cubs are up 2. Nico Horner's got that hit. I'm fast forward here. What is Jacob DeGrom's K's? 7.5 at plus 135. And how many games we got tomorrow? Oh, Detroit got Charlie Morton, huh? Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 13 games tomorrow. How long I've been on? All right. Let me fast forward. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna skip that Texas game, and I'm gonna go straight to this primetime game because people gonna want to probably see what the deal is with that primetime game. And Charlie Morton on the bump, huh? Charlie Morton. Mm, hmm. Curveball, fastball. They striking out on that curveball. The lefties. I'm not gonna take too much into that. They don't see it often, especially as of late. As of late, they haven't seen that many curveballs. So, hmm. Schwarber got a lot of motherfucking home runs on that shit, man. 23 and 18. 23 extra base hits and 18. Hmm. Harper and Schwarber been twinning the last month. Last 2 weeks. So let me look at Schwarber and them versus them top pitchers. So these pitchers, he's only throwing a few. Mm. Yeah, Schwarber can take his ass deep. What about Bryce Harper? Last 6 weeks, Bryce Harper. He's been hitting all that stuff though. This is just the last 3 weeks. 6 weeks, I mean. Last 3 weeks here. Hmm. 2 bombs, whatever. Boy, I should have left this Sunday alone. I might have to though for the next few weeks. I can't keep doing all this shit on the weekends and trying to get my football and shit together. I gotta dedicate some of these days for my man straight up. Shout out to streamers though. That's some shit, especially streaming sports because you got to. That's it every day. It don't matter what happened yesterday. That shit's over with. So our content is like, man, us as streamers and stuff like that. We don't have playback value on sports. After the day, who the fuck cares? Ain't nobody coming back watching your shit. It ain't like you got playback value content every day. It's not like that. I wish I was doing content like that. Okay. Curveball, sinker, fastball. Boy, do they not like that curveball. Neither one of them like that curveball. Look at that. Ooh, we is plenty red up there. I don't see it that much either. Damn, I'll just throw the rest of that shit up there. I still think they can hit them, but still, golly. Mm, mm, mm. Still looks like Harper and Schwarber. Flipping it over now. Christopher Sanchez has been playing good, pitching good, man. Um, that 17, that 18 and a half pitching now has been a wagon, man. He's got a 58% ground ball percentage with a 26% K rate. Uh, Taking a look at his game log here. He's went what? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 of his last 9 games. He's hit that 16 and a half pitching outs, 18 and a half pitching outs. And, that's phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Last game at the White Sox been crushing lefty. So he did he did give up 4 runs to their ass. That's crazy what they've been doing to lefties. That shit wild as hell. But yeah, the boy been good. They will be on the road today. No, at home. Oh, I thought they were on the road. They'll be at home today. I don't think I would have messed with any of these bats. But maybe some of these strikeouts or something like that. Pitching outs. Let's see. Right-handers. He's throwing a sinker, changeup, slider. Tingling. Let's see some Torres. It was on the road versus lefties. That's his best split. He jagged it last game. He right back in that spot again. Uh, on the road versus lefties, 251 WRC plus. He back in this spot again on the road versus a lefty. Torkelson. What is that he's doing? A sinker and what? Curveball? Changeup. Mm. Dingler, from the looks of it, it looked like Dingler and Torkelson looked pretty good versus those two pitchers. At least full season. Dingler and Torkelson. Dingler was striking out as of late. Let me run it back and put them together. Torkelson and Dingler. Dingler batting almost 400 on that pitch mix. Now I flipped the away switch. Torkelson probably gonna look better. Yeah, Torkelson, Torres, Baez, Dingler. These the ones who've been doing work on the road. These are road numbers. Take the road numbers down. Slide it down to the last month. Dingler batting 500. Hmm. Not enough for me to bet on him versus this good pitcher. I mean, a hit probably won't be going there either. Lefties, left on left, lefties probably don't stand a chance. Let's see. Christopher Sanchez has given up 9 bombs to righties. To lefties, he's given up 1 bomb. Um, at home versus lefties, no bombs. 29% K rate. He's throwing sinker, slider, changeup. Sinker 56% of the time. I think Riley Green likes a sinker, but I don't know if that's going to be able to help him, at least in the strikeout category. But he's not striking out on that sinker. Zach McKinstry can hit lefties. He got lefty splits just for a hit or something like that. He's got 4 extra base hits on that. I just talked through this whole stream and didn't find anything that I really loved. You know, nothing that I really loved. Slider, big time striking out on that slider. Look at that shit. Just everybody 40% or better. I'll put both of the pitches in there together, man. Don't look sexy to me. I'm not seeing enough to make a lot of noise. I'm not seeing enough to make a lot of noise. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. I could be wrong, but it is what it is. It's just shaping up to be. Hey, son, the course game might be should be the one that pops off, but I was not looking at that game like that. Right? I'm took a rain check from that game. Oh, actually, that game is on, so it is what it is. Baltimore scored how? Let's see. Gunner hit his HRR. Well, he hit his 1.5 already. So that's who I liked. Didn't pull a trigger. I liked him. Blue Jays have 2 now. Lupa Fido is two hits, 1 RBI. He hit his 2.5 HRRs. We liked him. Stowers bomb. Mm, mm. Okay, rain check here. Um, Chicago White Sox team total. What is it? 4.5. Minus 110. All right, from the Arizona game and on, uh, I can see Uriel hitting his HRRs. Okay, we know Carroll is good at baseball. He hit a bomb last night. He had some type of injury, his hand injury or something like that. So you have that. These lefties on paper don't look good versus Rodriguez pitch mix, right? Langoliers does. Um, the righties, it looks like I'll be betting on the righty before I bet on the lefty. Nick Kurtz is good at baseball, right? We know that. Uh, Jackson, he doubled down on them Langoliers for a home run, so why not? So hits, runs, and RBIs all the way up to a bomb for somebody like Langoliers. Rookers in play. Righties get a bump. If you ask me, lefties they get a bump too because they look trash versus this pitch mix, and Rodriguez is giving up a higher average to lefties as far as hit wise, but he's giving up more power to righties, and that's how we're gonna look at it. You decent weather and the ballpark. Now McCarthy, Uriel, and Carroll. Honorable mention Carroll. McCarthy, man, I would look at McCarthy for a hit, maybe Uriel for a hit. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen in this ballpark. The White Sox, I'll tell you who if I'm looking for hits and stuff like that, Talkman, Sosa, Benintendi hit all the way up to a bomb. Montgomery, Teal, Baldwin look pretty good. So I think you can string up some hits there. Maybe hits, runs, and RBIs or Builder or something like that when you're looking at HRRs, singles and shit like that. Trout, when I hit the daytime numbers on Trout, as of late, looked good. You know what I'm saying? Uh, there's some flashes of these guys. Um, but you know, LA is known for striking out, and it bounces back to somebody like Sean Burke. You can get value for his pitching outs. If you think it's been a little bit lately they haven't been hitting those bombs like that. Angels, last 2-3 games, whatever the case may be, they got blanked last night. I know they should be looking to bounce back. So I don't want to be just throwing plays out there and shit like that, but I'll tell you, this on paper, the spot for Burke looks like it's a spot where a pitcher can throw some strikeouts, possibly get some Ks. If I had to pick between the two, maybe I would pick his Ks. Since it tends to be like pitchers can go out there and get their Ks and before they get their outs, what I'm saying, before they get their ass lit up, what I'm saying, take one bad inning. But sometimes they might get their Ks in the process. Nothing I'm really jumping out there for though. Skipped over the Texas game here. The Grom Ks could be in play. There's some strikeouts in this lineup. He's gonna have to navigate it though, the Grom is all his bombs. I want to say he's all his bombs. He's giving up the lefties. This can be a scary lineup with Crawford ass way down there. Rosarin is leading off. Shit's gonna get crazy for Seattle soon. San Diego Padres, they sold the hell out of me last night for that on the run line. It was plus money for a reason. I stuck my hand in that shit. But I do think they're gonna go on. They're gonna get on one, right? And it ain't gonna be pretty when San Diego get on one because I can see it, right? But Tatis, Reyes, Machado. I think Machado's in the HRR spot. I like his 2+ up to 3+, whatever you want to do. But you still got Laureano and O'Hearn and shit like that. So lean towards the team total over. Palante shouldn't be that hard to figure out. He's got a ground ball pitch, whatever the case may be. But I think to the lefties, he will throw that fastball at least 60% to. So that shouldn't be so hard to figure out. That's when guys like O'Hearn, Merrill and Reyes come in at. So we'll see what's going to happen here, right? I couldn't talk you off any of the righties. The usual righties look pretty good, man. The last month versus pitch mix. I get Donovan and Burleson mixed up every single time, man. One of those guys looked pretty good, but I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not even getting ready to bet on them. And then Sanchez, you could take a stab on Sanchez, 18 and a half pitching outs. Uh, Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper been doing their thing. Uh, Morton's got a couple questionable pitches there, right? That some of these Philly guys don't agree with. But towards the lefties, it's like one pitch. The top pitch that he's throwing, Kyle Schwarber don't agree with it, but the rest of them he knocking that shit out the park. So it's possible that it's possible that Kyle Schwarber can probably go yard today, and Bryce Harper just go yard when he turns your head when you ain't paying attention. But they've been twinning. Um, Dingler, if you're just looking for a hit or something like that, I guess, but I can't fuck with it. I'll be back tomorrow, fam. Straight up. Peace out.